Aaron Schoupp named to make your NRL debut this weekend. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's pretty humbling, I guess, and it's a bit of a relief from the hard work that I've put in over the years. Yeah.
For yourself, mate, what was your reaction when Trent Barrett told you?
Oh, when he told me, I said, like, "Are you serious?" And then I choked up and I tried speaking and just couldn't say anything. Yeah.
And how did he break the news to you, mate?
Well, I was 19th man for Magic Round, and we got back to the terminal, picked my bags up, and he sort of just like tapped me on the shoulder and said, like, "Big week of training this week. There's an opportunity for me to play." And then he told me yesterday after team meeting when all the boys left.
And who were the first people you rang and let them know the news?
I rang my dad first because like I've always been close with him. He's always been my #1 supporter, and yeah, it was pretty good. It was a few tears. Tried to ring Mum, but she actually didn't pick up the phone the first 3 times. I texted her and I said, "Mum, you need to pick up the phone."
Yeah, how much did it mean to them to know that their son's going to play NRL this weekend?
Oh, it was everything to them. My family grew up loving the Bulldogs, and that's all they wanted to do was play for them. And I think it's a bit of a relief for them, yeah.
Well, you arrived here last year, mate, your first year at the club from the Steelers, but an indifferent year due to COVID and the cancellation of the Jersey Flegg and the New South Wales Cup competitions. How did you feel coming into this year's pre-season?
I sort of felt confident, I guess, because I took a whole another year of just training and watching the boys last year and learning what they did. I really took to the likes of like Dallin, Martinez-Lesniak, and I carried Holland last year, helped me a lot, getting prepared for this year, I guess. Yeah.
And for yourself, mate, what were some of the goals over the summer coming into a season where you didn't play much footy at all?
Oh yeah, the goal was definitely to play NRL. I knew that in the off-season the rule change came by round 11 that you could play, and I sat down and wrote some goals, and I'm grateful to be here now.
It is a unique situation, and you touched on the rules, Shoppy, that you aren't a top 30, you're not part of our development squad, but the rules state that post round 10, players outside those squads can play first grade. So it is a reward for yourself who has worked hard and must feel that little bit more special.
Yeah, I guess being a unique situation, it's pretty special. I think it's also good for younger boys as well that haven't got a top 30 or development contract, and it's something for them to strive for and not be too disheartened by.
You spoke about working hard, mate, and there's a teammate of yours, Jackson Torpin, who made his debut as well, but I suppose the last 12 to 18 months, you two have got a strong bond and friendship, and how much has he helped you?
Oh, he's helped me enormously. He's not only like football-wise, but as a best mate, helps me a lot off the field. We both regularly talk about our goals and how we can achieve them, how we can help each other, and definitely seeing him make his debut just made me want it even more. Yeah, I was ecstatic for him.
Another train. And no doubt he would have been happy for you, mate, but how were the rest of your teammates?
Oh yeah, one by one they've just been coming up to me, giving me a bit of advice, telling me how happy they are for me and how they've got my back come Saturday.
Speaking of advice, the coach, what does he want from you this weekend?
Oh, just a lot of enthusiasm, bring a lot of energy to the team and just bring those tough carries over our own end.
And for yourself, mate, how do you think you'll be this week as the week unfolds?
Yeah, I'll definitely be a bit on edge. Last night I had a bit of less sleep, and as the week builds up and more people get in contact with you, I think I'll be a bit nervous.
For yourself, mate, you must be excited though, because it's every kid's dream who plays rugby league that they want to step onto that NRL field, and I suppose there's that belief and feeling inside, there's that excitement.
Oh, I can't wait, I'm so excited. Come Saturday I'll be jumping out of my skin to get on that field.